Alright, we are back at it. Hopefully this time my internet does not crap out again. But just in case, you know, I'll do my best to make sure that I can pay more attention before it does. Um, so, internet was down, it finally came back up again. Probably only gonna stream, I don't know, probably like a while. But, probably not just going to do Soulframe at this time. I'm probably going to also jump over to some other games. I do have some updated games that I do want to jump to before I go to my sister's, but we'll see. I do need to head over there in about 3 hours, 2 hours, 2.5 hours, give or take. So we'll kind of see how we get, how far we get with this right now. But we did get Siren. Siren is cooking. So I will be able to select that tomorrow, and then maybe die in the process. Hopefully, I still have not seen Preckley drop just yet, so I am hopeful. It's like, I swear if that just dropped, I'm gonna lose it. So I have not seen an increase in the drops for it. So I am hopeful that it is dropping faster. I am gonna go run into the glades to kind of see what's going on in there. Maybe there may be some better options in there. It'll also help me kind of clear out my pack that I'm working on right now so that I can be ready for Seared. So that is my plan. Sticking to it. Hopefully we get some. Actually, I wanna wait for. No, I'll do a quick run through here, and then I'll do some of the Rose Enclave runs. That's my plan, anyways. We'll kind of see how that goes. But yeah, so still staying hydrated. I just not in fact get more water, but that's okay. So. Of course there's a 3-star as soon as I go in. It's all good. Not the end of the world. So, we are still going though. I'm also kind of keeping an eye on the weather. We have had some pretty nasty thunderstorms coming through. We are expecting more tonight and tomorrow. So I'm just kind of keeping an eye on just in case, you know? Oh yeah. Nothing. We got nothing. Y'all killing me. Killing me. Alright, so we are going to be on the hunt for Preckleys. We are not going that way because it's a dead end. There are probably some chests over there, but I don't really need them. So, yeah, I don't know what happened. Like I said, I really do not like the internet company that we are with out here, but it is the only option in our current neighborhood to use. But they have gone out more times since I've been here than I have ever had in the last, like, 4 years. So it is very, very frustrating having to deal with that. But, I mean, there's not much I can do about it, so... Alright. No Preckleys. Be free, squirrels, be free! So this is technically, I know, a dead end over here. But my brain wants a squirrel just a wee bit over here. So, just a wee bit.
Be keen to see it whole.
You have seen it whole. What are you talking about, somebody? Acting like you ain't never seen it in your life. I didn't mean to throw that. But yeah, ooh, another chest. See, we're getting them all over the place. So we're gonna be great.
Have you?
However, we do need those Preckleys to drop. I have not seen the increase that has supposedly gone into effect. I have seen everything else go into effect, but I have not seen the drop increase go into effect just yet. And again, that may just be an RNG thing. I hate that they changed that. I really do. So I do think I am hopeful. Maybe. Oh, right. My plan was to go north. That was my plan, and I didn't because my internet went out. So, I'm going to escape from here. I'm gonna go to the north and do some questing up in the north to kind of trigger hopefully bigger, heavier enemies, higher level enemies, and see if that'll get us the Precles that we have not been able to get. Now, I don't know if that would actually help the drop rate or not. They did not say it was gate kept behind... They did not say it was gate kept behind a particular level or higher level enemies or anything like that. They just said that they were adding it to other enemy drop tables. So it can kind of go either way at this point. And like I said, I am not seeing it on anything that I've kind of hit.
Found something, have you?
I found your pants, Ibokane! Where I'm awake. I had my lunch / breakfast / brunch while the power while my internet was out, and then
I'd be keen to see.
Started getting. Oh my gosh! It went right into me, sir. That is rude. Even though it is nice to kind of burn you. Give me that soul, delicious soul, delicious. Oh, there's Spiky. Lagging. But yeah, so I just, very tired. I've not been sleeping well, which I think is part of it. Which may be a problem for tomorrow, too, because I have my interview tomorrow. And I don't want to be yawning throughout it, but can't really do much except try to get some sleep. So we shall see what happens. It's all good.
I'd be keen to see it whole.
Let's murder some mockery. I like when you murder them too quickly, their bodies disappear. Oh, I guess they're all supposed to. Ah. It used to not, so I kind of like that they have added that in, so it's like consistently doing that. Alright, there are a lot of... Actually, there's a lot of mockeries in here, so I'm gonna try to trigger more of them. Where? There. Look for the floating souls. Hello, guys! Delicious souls. Delicious souls. Give it. Hey, give it. Thank you. Oh. Any here? You didn't trigger. And a chest though, we'll take that. Apprentice's sickle. We've got the full outfit now for Tuvokane. Times 2, 3. 3 times. Yes, I'm still spamming this just to get a little bit extra. I did think it was weird when my thing said that the network was not responding, so I will definitely be keeping a closer eye on that just in case it happens again, because that will definitely be my indicator that the internet is out again. So hopefully that's not the case. If it is, we'll kind of work with it. If not, I will definitely try to make sure I can raid somebody before I leave. It definitely didn't let me do it earlier, so unfortunately for others who may have been streaming Soulframe. So gladly have sent you guys. Yeah, it's all good. Let's see here. Trigger? Trigger? Trigger. Nope, he ain't triggering. Okay, so probably gonna go that way in a minute, but first, do a little platforming. I never wait for it. Always just kind of pop over here, grab the chest. There's usually always at least one chest over there. They did have it to a point where it was like one golden chest always, and sometimes another. These guys are like spicy when they pop up. Like they just go immediately for the grab. Thank you. Stand up gladly. Thank you. But yeah, so I don't know what it is with the mockeries lately where they just like immediately go in for the grab and you immediately have to start triggering it to not. Hello? Hello? I hear him. Find a husk! Find a husk! Burn, suckers, burn! Oh, come on. Suck the soul! Suck the soul! I like that he turned blue then green. That was interesting. I don't think I've seen them change colors before. Wonder what it means. I don't know. Okay. Advance over yonder. Let's see here. Swing out the other way and kind of see what's going on. Oh, mockery. 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 Donde? De donde? Oh, come on, you can climb it. You can climb it. In here. Sludgers, I hear you. I don't want to hear you, though. Delicious! Yeah, new soul. One, two. Good job, Inferno. Okay. Parkour round 2. And up here, interesting. That is. They had to go and change it on me. Alright. Oh, see? Every time it just pops up and immediately grabs. Yeah, I'm just burning it, but whatever. Your corpse. And your loot. Oh, huskies. I hear the slugs. Are they up there? Slugs are up there. Alright, grab this chest down here. There we go. Full elixirs. What's this word? They're all dead. Beautiful. Let our and go. More sapling! Always get excited to see it, no matter how many I get. What happens when it was a temporarily rare source? Resource. There. Verthen. We want to go... Actually, we're already kind of north, so we're just gonna head off this way. Probably gonna have a... Oh, they didn't have one there. I was gonna say, probably gonna have a gunner there, but it's probably gonna actually be up by this shrine right there. We'll see. It's all good. But yeah, we're getting into the area that I really love the northern section of this. Like, the map itself, the trees, the forest, like, it's perfect, in my opinion. I love it. So, definitely gonna have fun exploring up here. Hopefully the higher level enemies will give us a better drop rate. I don't know if they will, but I am hoping they will. And maybe we can get some better luck with the Pricklies. But so far, no luck. How far is that? That's literally taking me right back. It is a 3-star though. I can go north after. Maybe I can like trigger it and go north and then it'll trigger up north. Or something. I don't think that's how it works, but my brain wants to do it that way, so that's why we're going to do it. So. Alright. Look at the beautiful tree. Oh, it's not beautiful anymore. It turned green. I mean, it's beautiful. But it turned green. It was just white. White was beautiful. I wanted the flowers everywhere. And then it failed me. There are some, it actually reminds me of a lot of the trees that are out here. I don't know which types they all are. There seems to be 2 different types. They do have a cherry tree and they seem to have a plum tree. Both of which are really, really beautiful. When they are flowering, blooming.
Your quotas have doubled. I suggest you meet them, lest you lose your ranks.
And I like seeing that vegetation in
Envoy,
the
you
game.
know what to do.
This is really, really pretty, and it's like things I haven't seen really much before moving. So, you know, the little thing. All right, we got the thing, we got the blip, time to burn. Oh. Whack them. Anything, you guys got anything on you? You dropped something. Nothing useful, but, you know, at least you dropped it. Alright, shall we, let's see, intercept or kill the Sledger? I'm down for the Sledger, because the Sledger is right here. Hello dear, goodbye dear. This Sledger is right there. Let's see if I can get it in one shot. Ah, bad throw, I can already tell. Right there. Nope, not. In fact, get it, but it's okay. Murder. Murder is fine. There we go. Hi. Of course we're going to the blades. Alright. So we got another chance. We are gonna go... Was I hearing things? Probably. So we are gonna go to the glades over here, which is fine. And maybe we'll have some better luck farming in here. And then once this is done, I'll escape and go north. And east. East and north are kind of like the directions that I am heading right now. Alright. Enter the glade. Slay the banneret. We'll see if the banneret spawns. They have been getting better about spawning in here, but every once in a while it does still kind of get wonky, so we'll see. Alright. Gonna commit some murder. Gonna stab it. You wanna throw your weapon? I'm gonna throw my weapon. Who's yelling at me behind me? Who's yelling at me? No one? No one? Healer? Healer? Should be okay. The good ambiance sound. Right. Look at these beautiful weapon racks. Thank you for your scrap. Am I ever going to use all that brass? Probably not. but I still
I'll
collect
try
it.
not to see it ruined.
Ooh, okay. Secret tunnel time. Going into the secret tunnel, hidden behind the trees. Hey, give me shit.
Found
Another
something.
fragment
Have
that
you?
I don't need.
I'll
Silvocana,
try
you
not
don't
to
need to
see
tell
it
me
ruined.
every time I pick up Solus. I shouldn't do it that time. Alright. Another weapon rack. Beautiful. Alright, so in here somewhere should be, theoretically, the banneret and patrol. We shall find out. Might have killed that dog. I don't know if that actually was a dog or not. Alright. Nothing there. Yeah, we don't release the critters. Alright, I see the patrol. Nothing to see here. Just waiting for my stuff to reload. I'm about to die. Okay. I don't know what was happening there. It's all good. To the bird! Yeah. Alright, now we stab him. You were trying to heal? How'd that work out for you, buddy? Oh, you didn't even have anything? You are useless, dude. Alright, where'd your friends go? They like straight up abandoned you after I murdered you. Is that him? Yeah, he's one of them. Okay, let's go kill him. There we go. Kill complete. Let's see if it actually completes when I leave. Or if it's gonna send me back. Because that has been happening. Okay. Go forth. Murder! Nothing. Can you guys drop stuff? Y'all are like really useless. You try to burn me? How'd that work out for you? Not so well, I can imagine. Right. Go forth. Anything over here? Anything? Ooh, chest. So many chests here. So, like, there's a lot of little hidden nooks and
I'd be
crannies
keen
and
to
things
see it whole.
in this place, and you can just find stuff everywhere. It's really, really nice. Lichen steel. Yes, do you need to farm for the lichen steel? This is a good place to farm. I find it all the time in the ring chests. Oh. Escape! Oh! Thank you so much for the follow. Let me see. It is who the F is Amani. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I've been playing this game since 2003. Oh, sorry, 2023. Gosh, imagine 2003. 2023, December 2023. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I am more than happy to tell you some of my knowledge and share that knowledge with you. But yeah, welcome in. We do not have any codes to give away today, but I am hopeful that there will be another opportunity for drops to happen in the near future. So that I can get some more codes and get those people. Yeah, that's been into the chaos. A lot of dying happens here. Usually me. Sometimes my enemies. In this case, if they did die. Suppose. Alright. Let the little deer out. Ooh, we got a tail to the east. Let's head that way. But yeah, we are doing some Rose Enclave runs and a little bit of just kind of exploring. I can English today, I swear. Exploring. I had my internet crash out a little bit earlier, so I am back just to continue streaming for a bit longer today. Hang out and show the game. They did just come out with another update today. We are still in Preludes 10, but this is update 7. So yeah, wanted to kind of share some of the changes that they made. Still having no luck with the Preckley drop. I know across the board a lot of people have been having issues. Only the people with Siren seem to have had any sort of luck with it. So we'll see.
Frightened by some
Oh, this is gonna take me right back to the fort, isn't it?
In the spirit for a
Oh,
haunt,
nope, we
ghoulie.
are... Oh, it's gonna send me into the mines. Never mind. I know where it's taking me. I thought I was a little bit more north, but guess not. Oh yeah, got it on the recurve. Sludge her down. Let's go. Aha! Dodged it. Didn't dodge that though, sucker. Alright, it is taking us to the mines, go figure. Figured that would be a thing since it triggered us right here. That's okay. Means we just have another opportunity to get some Preckley drops, right? At least that's what I keep telling myself. I don't know whether or not it actually is, but that's what I keep telling myself, because that's the only thing that's going to help me keep my sanity. But yeah. Alright, just gonna shifty dip there. Alright, let's go. Maybe we can find some more of the moats hiding out in the mines as well. I think that would be pretty fun. Gonna kill him? Nope, not close enough. Alright, let's murder. Murder! Beautiful. Beautiful murder. Still no Preckleys. Alrighty. Skeet in here. Commit murder. Delicious. Let's go. Into the mines. We are going to the mill. The Dermac Mill. Assuming they haven't changed the name for it. It has always been the Dermac Mill. So we'll see. We shall see. We shall see. Enter the Undercity. Spoiled Plunderer. So... what in the world? Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the subscription. I totally forgot I had that as my sound for that. Oh my gosh, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Who the F is Amani? Thank you so much for that. Very much appreciated. Yeah, that tripped me out, obviously. I was like... I forgot that was the sound I had on there. Oh, it's good stuff, though. Good stuff. I haven't heard that in a minute, so... yeah, seriously. Jump scared myself there. That's great. That's really good, though. I appreciate it. But yeah, have you, do you have any access? Have you been able to play Soulframe at all? I know not everybody has the, uh-oh. I don't know if I can get that. Okay, it works there. I know not everybody has access, but, I don't know if you do or not. If I had extra codes, I would absolutely send it on. Get you in here. Okay. Yeah, I'm assuming that they're gonna do another giveaway at the TennoCon, which I will be at, so I will not, necessarily be able to post any codes for that, but I will try to watch it while I'm watching it live, so I can get some more codes. because I love giving it away. Like, I want to give everybody access to this game. Because it's honestly, it's such a fun game. And I want to share it with everybody. But yeah, I don't have any more codes right now. I know that there are some floating around. Ow. That hurt. Somewhere. I have been sending people to, I know Smooth Operator had, a code. I don't know if he's already given away or not. There was a few people that had codes. So, yeah, if you'd watched the Summer Game Fest, they had given away codes there as well. But yeah, so I am assuming that they're going to be giving more codes away during TennoCon. So that is definitely my plan, to kind of try and snag some more codes to kind of give away for folks. Because, like I said, I love sharing this game. I've gotten, I think, like 10 codes total so far to kind of give out to folks from different things. I've had friends give to me them to give them out and things like that. But yeah. What are you up to? Do you have any questions about the game that I can possibly answer? Honestly, I've been playing this game, like I said, since December 15th, 2023. So it was the very first batch that got sent out to folks. I have a lot of knowledge. I won't say I know everything about this game because I'm not that crazy. But I do know a lot about it. I'm more than happy to share it with folks and answer their questions or show them different things, because like I don't mind changing up like whatever game style I'm doing to kind of show off the stuff that they have. Right now I am just working on some faction tales and kind of leveling up this current pact that I have. This is the Fire Pact, Fenjitar Pact, called Mora's Hand. I am not personally a huge fan of it, but it definitely does damage. Like, I can't complain about that. Ooh, did it give me cages? I don't know what that was supposed to do. Interesting. I don't know what that does. I've never seen that. I mean, I've seen it, but like not in this capacity. Oh, it's a thing. It's a light thing. Okay, that's cool. I know what it is. I know what we're doing. Yeah. Oh no, I freaking love this game. Like, I've been playing this so much. I love Warframe just like for hack and slash. Like, if I am in a mood and I'm like, I just need to murder everything, like Warframe is my go-to to just slaughter everything, because I can just like melee everything and just murder. So I love this game and I love kind of sharing it with folks. I just meant, like, if there's anything in the game that you want to see, like, let me know. I'm more than happy to change up my style to kind of share it. Like, if there's a weapon you want to see, if there's a pact you want to see, I might be about to be attacked by creatures. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, nope, it's only when there's, little things. Okay, so, one of my favorite things, tree's still broken. This tree has been broken forever. I love it, though. It's like, you can't see me. It's so good. It's great. It's been reported, but it's such a minor thing. I don't think it's like high priority for things that they need to fix. But I love it so much. It's great. Yeah, they've really just done an amazing job with this game. The changes and everything that they've made, like, my opinion was that the showcase last year during TennoCon was not the best showcase for the game. And I do think that, like, players playing it and showing it and sharing it is, like, the best way to kind of showcase the game. But everybody plays things a little bit differently. Like, I'm kind of all over the place. with things. Like, I squirrel really badly. I'm hitting all these pots because they have their new moat system, but it's not technically activated yet, and I think some of them hide the moats. I'm just trying to see if I can crack one out. When I was streaming earlier, I was able to get one to pop out, and I'm trying to figure out if it's just in the pots or if it's in pots and crates. Not 100% sure just yet, and I forgot to go back and check because obviously my internet was out. But yeah. No, it definitely has its little quirks. It's definitely a little bit slower pace than Warframe, but like it's still a lot of fun. Like, you go around, you can knock out some crates and barrels, hit the pots and stuff. These ones are not breaking. Get some money, definitely a lot of loot. Enemies galore. And I'm trying to get some weapon fragments from these enemy drops. I haven't had any luck right now. So I am hopeful. We'll see what happens. That one's not going to break. But I'm also not holding my breath. The update that they did today did include supposed fixes for the weapon drops. Especially the one that I'm looking for. This is an exit. I don't want to be here yet. Just grab these and run back out. So there's still a couple of things that I need to get, but other than that, like, I have all the weapons, all of the armor. I'm missing one pact and one side armor or side weapon, sidearm. That's the word I'm looking for. Other than that, I have everything. So more than happy to kind of show them off and showcase them. Sucker. Burn in water. Nice. Sparrowtail complete. Fly away, bird. Oh, did I already pick up whatever item that was? Okay. Alright. Now we can escape properly. Where is the other? There we go. But yeah. So there is fall damage. There is a way to negate it. So if I just jump, I'll jump from up here. So if I just jump, I get injured. However, there's currently a little quirk in here where if you jump and you swing your weapon by a certain point when you jump, you won't take any damage. So damage, no damage. That is technically a bug they will probably end up fixing. But yeah. It's just, it's a nice little kind of get around a little bit quicker sometimes. So, you know, a little cheese fest. It's all good. But yeah, no, it's just, you know, it's fun. But yeah, so they have the light puzzles. They have so many puzzles that they've added in. Trying to go straight while I was itching my neck. But yeah, they've been adding so many puzzles and so many different things. Like this whole little exit thing, this is newer that they added within the last couple of updates. It's just little things, but they're like, you know, they just make it a little bit enjoyable and like you're not seeing the exact same thing on repeat. So yeah, it's good stuff. But yeah, they have all of these imagery, all of these murals. Some of these kind of tell the story of different characters. That is Diora and Garen Rude. Garen and his people coming to the village and just kind of living in peace and prosperity and things like that. So you get kind of little history and lore within like the murals and stuff around. And yeah, it's really enjoyable. They're definitely really building out the world, and I really, really like it a lot. So I'm just, like, they just added in some magic weapons, so now we have a couple of options for that. Where are we? Okay, I want to go north more. Give me north. But yeah, and then they have the community puzzle that they just added, which was knocked out. They, like, they got it solved before I even logged in to look at it. It was amazing. Everybody that's been playing, it's just been really coming together to collaborate on things, and yeah, I'm just like, I mean, granted, I was driving, I was coming back from, yeah, this is definitely a win. They, like, it was a puzzle. It definitely was a puzzle. Like, there are 10 components, and you have to hit the components in the right order. And yeah, like, they released the update. I was at my sister's down in Georgia. I was driving back, and I couldn't log in till the next day because I didn't get home till, like, really, really late. And, like, the community immediately solved the puzzle the next morning before I even had a chance to log in. Like, they did a freaking amazing job with it. And for that being the first community puzzle, like, it's awesome. And I know that they're gonna have more. So, yeah, it was awesome, though.
Will I wager my Drax on you?
I would not have been able to figure that out on my own because of the number of combinations that they had. Like, I mean, it was literally, you had to hit 10 different things in a specific sequence. And I was just like, what? But yeah, they definitely did a good job with it, for sure. And it has been a fun little quest, too. The Festival of the Arcade has definitely been a lot of fun, kind of figuring it out, getting... Okay, we're not going to get blown up. Alright. Yay, no blowing up for me. For you, not so much. Can't escape that. None others? Alright. But yeah, it was definitely just like, what in the heck happened? So yeah, they really just ripped through it. Am I back at the mines, or is this the well? This is the well. Okay, that makes a little sense. I keep thinking I'm further north than I actually am. And I keep killing guys, hoping that I'm gonna get that stinking weapon drop, and it's not happening. It is good, though. I mean, I know the team is aware of the issues. Players have been letting them know, like, where we are with that. Oh, no. Absorb him! I did not absorb in time. Biscuit. Just trying to absorb his life force to heal myself. But yeah. Like, I mean, they have so much already for a game that's literally still to, like, the 3rd alpha, maybe 4th alpha. Like, they've got mini-games, they've got, you know, all these characters. I love this mini-game. Regatta. My plan is to build this board. I need to go to, get some wood, and I'm gonna be, like, carving it out and doing all sorts of things. Like, that is my plan, is to make that game board. It is so fun. It's like, it's a simple little game. They did it based off of the Royal Game of and like, a very simplistic version of it, but I love it. Yeah, honestly, like I said, I want everybody to have access. Like, I wish they would, at this point, just open it up. Like, I know why they're not, because it's, you know, they are... like, slowly doing stress tests and, like, bringing more people on and kind of gauging how much people are in there and stuff, and, like, they don't want to overload their servers or anything. But, yeah, I wish everybody had the ability to just, you know, get in there and whatever. But as long as you have, saved your Envoy name, have you saved your Envoy name? So, go to soulframe.com and, like, reserve your name. Every Wednesday, they send out about 10,000 codes. So, definitely do that if you have not. I know that they're still, they're still catching up on those. But, yeah, so they're still sending those out, and then, yeah, it is, but you know what? Not everybody's been in, so, like, more and more people get it, but, like, I think the problem is that some of the codes have been going into people's spam, so they miss it. Like, I was talking with one of the guys in the stream yesterday, and he was saying that he had a code from when I got my code back in just like December 23, and he didn't even know about it until like a few weeks ago, and he had already gotten a code from somebody else. So, like, it's things like that. Like, people are definitely kind of missing it, and like, so I just keep telling everybody, like, check your spam, check your everything. Like, if you think it might have been in there, do a search for Soulframe, and maybe it'll pop up, because, like, it keeps getting missed, for sure. So, I definitely want some folks to get in here, make sure they, you know, get the opportunity. And you can always check, too. So, there is a way to check if you have the access or not. If you go to soulframe.com, log into your account on there, it should say under account management whether or not you have access or not. So if you're like not sure if like you're if something happened and you're like, oh, I might have gotten it and I emptied my spam or whatever, you can just check it that way. Ooh, there's even a chest down there again. Sweet. There are 2 fire puzzles in here. Very nice. But yeah, so. Yeah, and that's another thing. Like, I try to warn people, like, there are different ways and means to get the information. I need to go back up there twice. This is gonna be fun. There are ways to get the information, and I just want to make sure folks know that, because I want everybody to have access. And I want them to be able to enjoy it, because it is, honestly, a lot of fun. I've been enjoying the heck out of it. The folks that I've been playing with have been enjoying it. I don't think I've actually heard major complaints from anybody. Yeah, so they did a dev stream. Okay. June 6th was the Summer Game Fest. So that was that Friday. They had the Summer Game Fest, and you could get a code from that. And then which quest is Relic? Okay, I'm looking for a relic. That's fine. I gotta do the light puzzle. We're good. I know where I'm going. So the Summer Game Fest, they did a boatload of them then. So if you watched that for 30 minutes, you automatically got a code. If you watched the dev stream back in May, I want to say it was May 27th. I could be wrong on the exact date. They were also giving it away then. I was fortunate enough to grab codes at each of those and was able to give those out to folks. And like every time I'm trying to make sure that I grab codes so that I can give them out to people, because I like it. I like it when people are able to enjoy it too. Like, it's cool to be like, oh yeah, I'm in this exclusive club that's able to play it, but at the same time, like, I wish everybody can come in and come play this, because currently they cannot. But I am very, very hopeful that they're going to make an announcement at TennoCon that, like, they're going to open it up to the public by the end of the year, ideally. Or at least go into alpha at the end of the year. We'll kind of see. I don't know what their definition of, like, at what point they want to go into alpha kind of thing would be. Because I know, like, every company's a little bit different about, like, where they think a game needs to be before they release it. So, yeah, I'm not 100% sure where they're gonna be with that. There's 2 puzzles in this room. I'm gonna get this one for the main quest. Throw, please. Okay, this one's for the main quest. Maybe it's not for the main quest. I might have just lied to myself. Burn everything. Yeah, burn. Suckers. Alright, Give me the goods. Actually, heal. Now give me the goods. Nothing. I'll be killing me here. I just want a Precles, please. But yeah, I really am hopeful that they're just gonna release it to more people. But I mean, like, for sure they're gonna release it more. But I do think that if you watch TennoCon, they're gonna more than likely do another giveaway at that point for codes. Potentially give it to the folks who are at TennoCon if they don't already have it, or if they do, they can gift it to other people. And then like I said, I'm gonna try to watch the stream while I'm there live, so that if they do give away another code, I can have multiple codes to give away when I come back, because that's my plan. So yeah, we'll kind of see. But yeah, they definitely are adding more and more people. We are starting to get a little bit spicier in the Preludes Discord, where most of the discussions are going on. So I've been kind of avoiding that just because it gets a little heated sometimes, and people can turn to be a little, for lack of a better term, toxic. So I've been kind of avoiding that. Where in the world is this stinking switch? Oh, there it is. I'm dumb. I missed it the last 2 times. But yeah, so they've added tons and tons of little puzzles and stuff into these, so it's great. Okay, so that question comes up a lot. The biggest thing right now is that they do not intend to, it is not their intention right now to force any sort of reset on the players. If they do, they want it to be voluntary, so they are considering an optional voluntary, I want to reset my account, whatever, blah, blah, blah. They are also have let us know, like, in the event that something major happens and that there is something that they have to do a wipe on, they will let us know, but they will have to do the wipe. At this time, though, they are doing their best to, like, make sure that that does not happen. So I've gone through 2 resets? 1 reset? I don't even remember anymore. But I haven't had one since last year. So this, like, character is the same character that it's been. So, I mean, that isn't to say that it wouldn't happen. It could totally happen. But, I mean, for now, they're doing their best to make sure that it's not going to happen again. Just because people have invested so much time and effort into this so far. Oh, just the one? Lame. But yeah, so they are doing a really good job about trying to keep that as much as possible. And they've been doing good about keeping that promise, so I'm not, at this time, worried about it. I will be really, really sad if they do a reset, but it would not entirely surprise me. Come on. Oh, it's an immortal one. Okay, fine. I will leave the immortal one away. But yeah, I do think that they will do their best not to. So, but yeah, like, if they do a reset though, like, my hope is that if they have to do a reset, they would at least let us choose, like, 1 armor set and 1 piece of armor that we want to keep with our character. Or something. Like, that would be nice. Is that plausible? Probably not, but I think it would be nice. I think it would be nice. Alright, I'm not seeing it in here. Let's see, this thing is pulsing over here. So maybe it's over here? Maybe it's up here? I haven't really got... Oh, it's gonna be, like, right over here, isn't it? Nope, it's telling me it's over here. But yeah, I know it's not realistic to hope that, but yeah. No worries, I am more than happy to answer whatever questions you got. Like, yeah, I love this game, and I am happy to share. Granted that, like, a lot of this stuff might just be my opinion on things, so, like, take that as you will. But yeah, I've got knowledge. I've got stuff I can share. Just ask away. At this time, they've not added the moats yet, so we're not there yet. Yes, drink some water. Where are we blinking? Where is this taking me? It's showing this way, kind of. Maybe it's... Oh, maybe it's up here, because I didn't go this way. Maybe? Nope, it's down here. Okay, so it is in this area. I wonder... Where? It might be glitched. That has happened, where it does sometimes glitch. This thing is, like, blinking, though, like, right here. So I'm wondering if it's, like, up above this section where I'm at. It's saying it's down, but, like... Yeah, it's, like, blinking. Interesting. I don't think it's that. It should not be that.
Found something. Have you?
About multiplayer
I'll
fast
try not
travel.
to see
Okay.
it ruined.
So, multiplayer, which they just did an update today about multiplayer. Hey, I found it! Sweet. Okay. Oh no! They're gonna attack me while I'm stuck in this. So, multiplayer, you can have, I think, a total of 4 people in your squad. So it's a little bit less than Warframe. I think Warframe is 5. But they just found that, like, having more than that is just kind of a little bit chaotic. Especially with some of the pacts that we have. So, like, one of the pacts that we have is the, Orengal Pact, where you can summon wolves. I'm gonna just pop into there real quick to kind of show you that. So you have the Orengal Pact that you can summon wolves. So if you look at this, the Pack Hunter, so you call upon... You can have 2 wolves with you at a time, so it's you and 2 wolves. If you times that by 4 people, all using the exact same thing, you're literally, like, attacking enemies with a giant group of creatures. So that can get really, really overwhelming. So they have limited to the number of people per group. Hi, buddy. Sorry, I got a needy child who just wants a little bit of attention and love. So they do have that to kind of keep it low. Fast travel right now does not really exist. It does... Okay, so it does not exist, but there's a caveat. So it does exist within a dungeon. Like, I'm currently in a dungeon. There is one way to do the fast travel on this, and I'm actually gonna see if I can find a thing to show you it. I need to yeet myself off a cliff or something. There might be a back way over here, though. So let's see if this works first. Hi, buddy. I know you're tired. You're always tired. Let's see here. So there is a way... Nope, that's the secret exit. We don't want that one. Where's this taking me, then? Is it not taking me to the exit? Nope, it was. Okay, it was just being weird. Alright, ignoring that, heading this way. This might have been the way we came. Okay, that's fine. This will work. To prove my point, so I'm just actually going to jump into fire. And burn myself a little bit. It'll be a little slow process. Slow burn. Slow burn. Give me some fire damage. Let me burn. It might be faster to just jump off a cliff, but... anyways. Nope. Yeah, we'll do it that way. We'll just burn. But yeah, so they do have that. While I'm doing that, let's see. Is it fully playable together? Yes. So it does not really block you from joining if you haven't completed a quest or something yet. Now I won't say that they won't do that in the future. They might in the future. So it's very possible. There are some things that kind of hitch a little bit when you are in multiplayer. But for the most part, you're able to just run everything together and you're fine. So like me and Smooth Operator were running the other day, and we were just running Sparrow Tails, and we both got credit for the Sparrow Tails. And we both already completed all the quests, so like it wasn't that big of a deal. So I'm not saying that like it's necessarily gonna be perfect every time. I have heard that some people hiccup a little bit on like the Orangol quest because you have to uh, choose your own wolf, basically. Um, so that one, they have worked on it. We're almost done. We're almost there, I promise. Um, but for the most part, like, if you relog, it'll fix. Like, most of the problems are solved by a quick relog. There we go. Okay, burning alive. We're great. This is ghost mode. This is where you... Oh, dang. Is that the only one in the whole dungeon? Okay. Well, my point was, so these guys are like respawn points. You will find them scattered throughout the dungeon. When you go up to them, you can hit F and it'll fast travel you back to the entrance. Because this is the entrance, I can't fast travel. That's your indicator for the entrance. Because it's the entrance, I can't fast travel to it. So that is the only caveat with fast travel at this time, is that if you are in a dungeon and you want to go back out the way you came in, you can fast travel to the entrance and exit the dungeon. All dungeons have an alternate exit, though, so you can always go to another location. Weapons and armor, I can get into. Character customization, yes, but not yet. The most you can do right now is either choose a masculine or feminine build. So this character is a feminine build. I have a masculine build on my laptop. For other videos to kind of do a show thing. You can replay, and I'll actually replay that quest to determine what your hair color, eye color, and skin color are. So right now, my character is red-haired. They're not supposed to be, but they are red-haired. Red-haired, silver-eyed, and copper skin. They are supposed to have dark hair. So that is something they are currently working on. But you can always change it if you want to again. So you come over to your lovely friend Orlick. He is your historian and your kind of codex quest giver. You go and chat with him, and you go to not notes. Oh yes, notes, memories of war song. No, that is incorrect. I am giving you bad information. Fables, war songs is the one I want.
No. Back to Fen.
And this is how you replay a quest. You go into here. It's gonna play as soon as I exit out of here. That opener that they kind of showed off in the beginning with the bird flying in.
Little minnow.
And then you go to your mother who's holding you.
I remember her.
And this is where you're gonna do the whole thing of just kind of picking and choosing. So this is, as you can see, it's going to change her skin tone, and that's going to match your skin tone. So both you and mother are changing your skin tone, and that's where you choose that. You can change this at any time that you want to.
The wealth of warmth and of her locks.
This is where you choose your mother's hair. It is supposed to reflect your character's hair. But it does not necessarily do that. I did not mean to accidentally click that, but it's fine. But you have a braid option, you do have some dreadlocks, you do have some different things that you can use for that. Then you can choose the hue of your hair that you would like. Darker shade is what I put. We'll see if it does that. I like this, honestly, to do your character customization. It's really, really nice. I think it's really cool. And then you can choose what color her eyes are, because you're going to basically look like your mother. Like, you're going to be a really, really good copy of your mother. So these are currently the only colors that they do allow. This does look pink on here, but it is actually silver. And they do have little descriptions for each one. And then you can just do that. And then when you go back into your character, it is supposed to have those changes in what you look like. Right now, the hair is causing some issues, so you're not able to customize it at this time. But they are working on it, so. Put you in a basket, send you on your There are a little bit more lore drops with this whole scene. Not just like the part I skipped over, but like the other pieces of the war song that I ignored. Those ones I will not post because those ones are spoilers. Um, but they are good little details about how you kind of grew up and got to where you are. Oh yeah, so my character did change hair color. So as you can see, that did change, but my hairstyle is still just this curly mop. The masculine figure has facial markings on it. Um, I don't know why the feminine one does not. So if you actually go into the weapons and armor rack, you can see that the figure has it, and I don't know. It drives me crazy. So, if you kind of look here, you see kind of the facial markings on there. It might be a little hard to see on stream, but there are some facial markings on there. All of the male figures have that. All of the masculine figures have that. The feminine ones do not. It drives me absolutely nuts. Because I want to have that. But, yeah. So we have... I'll show you all the different helms. So we have the Brazen Lungs. This is one of your starter ones that you can have. You got kind of two different versions of that headpiece. This one was from the Halloween event that they were doing, so this one probably will not be available until October. But you had to do a cute little quest in order to get it. It was a lot of fun. The Great Helm of Mora, this thing really just looks like a bucket on your head. It's kind of funny, but I'm not a fan. The Crown of Grace Charging. This one is the one I typically prefer just because I really, really like it. It is from the Garen Rude set. It does have the antler along it. You can also do the open version, where it does show your face. The Prentice Circlet. This is from the Tuvalcane armor set. It is literally just a little circlet. It's, whatever. You have the Diora set, which is the Regent's Veil. So if you have a desire to become a Night Maiden, you can wear the Regent's Veil and the full regalia. I love this. I love Diora's set. I just don't necessarily like the top part of it. Again, another slight variation from that first one of... they do have your hair into the braided clumps like that. The Armet of Idris, this is the Wolfen armor that they have added, which was really, really fun to get. They have the open and closed version of that. So if you have a preference for an opened or closed, you can have that. This one is brand new armor that they added. It does look a little silly. It did come from the Festival of the Circade event that they added in. And they do have the open and closed version of that. And then this, which I love. I do love. But I just have for whatever reason, a love of wearing the other one more. The Bassinet of the Mendicant. This one is amazing. I'll actually go fight the Mendicant King because he's a fun fight. He really is. And that's his helmet. Actually, I'll probably keep that on for right now because it is actually increasing my thing. But yeah, so that is just for the helms. For the cuirasses, you do have the option to go bare. For the masculine figure, you are without that band in the middle. Your arm, that will change with whatever pact you are using, which I'll go over and show you kind of the differences of those. The Signet leathers, these ones are, again, one of the starting armors that you can start with. Pretty simple, pretty basic. The Blazon Placard, this comes from Fenjitar armor set. That's the one with the bucket-looking head giant thing. The Regalia of Rude, this one is like one of my more favorite ones. It is a more leathered armor. Very, very nice that they have. Stithy Wicks, this one's one of my favorites. It's the Tuvalcane top. Downside is you are going to have that Smith armor glove in your left hand. I do wish that they would allow us the option to remove that. I do not personally like the mitt, but I love the top. The Flaxen Shell, again, this comes from the Night Maiden outfit that Diora wears. Really, really nice top. Lycan Steel Cuirass, this is the one I have been wearing quite a bit. Again, more leathered armor, a little bit more fur on the side. Another one of your starting leathers here, which looks very, very similar to this one. Just, you know, slight variations of it. The Rascal Guard, this one is the new one, again, that came from the Circade, Festival of the Circade. And then the Suit of Rancor, this is the one that comes with that helm that we have. Wait, I might have just done that opposite. No, that's correct. Okay. Yeah, so this one comes with the helm that you get. I'm actually gonna lay it bare for the bottoms, because I think that will, or for the pact, because that'll help. So for bottoms, the leggings, you do have, you can just go straight nothing in the bottoms. You have bound braids. These ones are, again, starter armors. Nothing super fancy. The Flamekin kilt, this is part of the, oh gosh, Fenjitar. I want to forget Fenjitar. Fenjitar set. You got the one leg exposed, one leg open. Lady Diora's bottoms, which I actually really like the look of these a lot, and I was using this for a long, long time until I got the Lycan Steel, or the wolf armor. But I still really, really like this set. So, like, I might use this set once they allow transmogs, because I absolutely like the look of this. Poppy Shreds, this is the bottom of Tubalcane's armor set. Again, you got kind of that leathered apron kind of look. Cloven Hose, this one was pretty good. It came from the Garen Rude set. After you complete the Tormented Stag quest. Pretty okay, but I mean, I used it forever, but like, it's just not my style with this giant skirt running around. Again, one of your starter armors, nothing too crazy. The Eventide Greaves, this is what I have been using. It goes with the top of the Wolf Steel armor. I really like it. Between this and Diora's are like the top two that I use a lot. Shifter's Greaves, this comes from the Festival of the Circade event. Again, like, the color I'm just really not thrilled with, but, you know, can't do it. Everything can't be perfect, right? And then the Bloody Sabatons, that goes with this armor set for the Mendicant King. So I'm going to stay laid bare for the top, so you can kind of see this changes in the pacts as well. So this is actually one of the UI that they just changed today. So now you're able to kind of select the different pacts that you have. So I'll just kind of start from the top. I do not have the Tetherin, but that one is the blue arm that you see, when you are, like, first born and stuff. So that one's kind of very basic. But we do have Tetherin, which, yeah, you can kind of see. It's got this nice leathering up top and a little bit metallic down below. The Ode Tempest, this one's going to be very heavy mechanical. There are a lot of locking mechanisms, which seems to be a motif throughout all of these. This one is not my favorite pack to use, but, like, I know a lot of people really, really enjoy it. It's not personally my style. But I do kind of like the look of it a lot. So every once in a while I'll be like, okay, I'll just swap just to kind of get that aesthetic. Garen Rude, this one is probably one of the best looking ones in my opinion. You do have the full leather arm, the wrappings on your hand, and just a little bit reminiscent of Garen Rude, our lovely friend who did not murder us. The stag. The one that I have been using more as hand, this is going to be the one that is pillowed with the chains. I honestly think this would look better without the chains, so it would be like the blue arm with chains around it, and the armor that would go with the rest of Fenjitar's stuff. I just personally don't like the pillowing on it. I think they should remove it. Siren, again, is just that blue arm, which I can't show because it's still cooking. The Aselda is... Oops, did I not actually click it? Aselda... Zelda is kind of like this nice feathery looking one with a little bit of armor. Very delicate, kind of more magical in essence looking. And then, of course, the oh so wonderful. You got the Wolverine arms, claws that you can't necessarily see down here, but you do have like the wolf motif and so. Oh, there's the claws. Yes, the claws, the wolf motif, and everything like that. Yeah, honestly, they have definitely done stuff. So for the packs, there's a couple of different ways you can get them. Let me put this on real quick before I forget. So, come here, my child. I know you're so needy. You're so needy. So for Tetherin, Siren, and Aselda, these ones are the ones that you can start with depending on which path you took. So if you start with the Children of Alka, the avocados as I call them, you're gonna get Eskelda. If you start with Mora's Hand, you're gonna get Tetherin. If you start with the Silent Rose Enclave, which I'm currently bursting through, you're gonna get the Siren Pact. I started with the Children, that's why I already have it. I just got this one. The one I'm currently using, Mora's Hand, is tier 5 with the Kith of Kings Tetherin Enclave. You have to get to tier 5 to get that. Garen Rude you can get from completing the Tormented Stag quest. I know it's Torment Stag. I call it Tormented Stag. Fight me. Oringal you can get from finishing the Oringal quest. And then you also, so you get the Pact and you also get one of her pups. Ode Tempest you purchase from, actually I think the same one that you do here. So the Silent Rose Enclave, tier 5 to get the Ode Tempest. There is no tier 5 yet for the Children of Alka, just the Eskelda. And that's all of them right now, I think. So some you can earn from doing quests, some you can get from doing Enclave stuff, faction stuff. So it just kind of depends. I'm gonna throw on a top. Make sure. You got magic weapons, you've got swords, you got bows, you got sword and board. This is another magic weapon. Dual blades. Sidearms, which they just added recently. Speaking of which, I need to upgrade this. Hold on, why is this... What? Why is it... Why is it... I don't understand what's happening. So I'm a little confused because it is giving me my motes as... Actually, I think this might be a bug, so I'm actually gonna go post this really, really quickly in the thing. These are actually joineries. Joineries are not supposed to be motes. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, somebody already posted it. Just seeing this on stream. Yeah, I'm trying to keep up with the posting bugs and stuff that is they're coming up, but that's pretty funny. So yeah, these are supposed to be the motes. The rest of those were joineries. We won't mess with those. But yeah, so there are definitely different ways you can earn things. The virtues, these are kind of going to be where you're going to put your points into. So right now, when you kind of mess with these, your class changes. So right now, I'm a warrior of Mora. If I put more points into here, I'm kind of an Oros Ranger. You can kind of mix and match, and you can do this freely. You don't have to like pay anything to do that. Knight of Paladine, different things like that. But they just kind of, so these, each of these virtues kind of help with your weapons and what kind of damage that you're doing. So we have our sidearms here. If you look at this sidearm that I have, it's attuned to Spirit. I don't have a lot of points into Spirit, so it's really not going to do a lot of damage. Whereas the weapon that I'm currently using is Courage, so it's going to do a lot more damage because that is more focused in Courage. However, as much as I love my Igni Mora, I am going to actually swap to Gathanen because it is spirit-based, and my sidearm is spirit-based. So as much as I hate to do it, as much as I hate to give up my oh so lovely Ignimora, I am going to swap this over just so that I can go do some damage with both weapons pretty easily. So, yeah, it's nice. It really is nice to not have the paywall. I don't know if they're going to add the paywall in the future. I really hope not, even if it's like just spend some of your Drax or something to change. I hope not. But yeah, we'll see. This is the premium currency. We don't know what the premium currency is called just yet. We just know that this is like your credits. This is Drax. They call them Drax. We don't know what this is yet. It could just be called Platinum. I mean, it would make sense if it was, to me. And I wouldn't cry about it if they called it Platinum. But for now, they're just calling it premium currency, so we don't have an actual title for it. So we'll see. So for right now, premium currency can be used to either buy a weapon slot. So, this is something that they just added, so that's why I have 150. I only had 100 before. They just added it, so now I have 150. So if you need more packed capacity, if you need more weapon capacity, so again, this is just like Warframe, so if you need another Warframe slot, or if you need another weapon slot, you add that in there, you pay the premium currency, and you get that extra. They just added this in as a buy feature. I haven't used it. I'm hoarding it. I am hoarding my free premium currency right now. And you can always just sell one of your old weapons that you're never going to use again. Like, I'm never going to use this again. Ever. I can sell it. I'm not selling it yet, but I can sell it. Most of these starter weapons I'm probably never going to use. I can sell those, get the free weapon slot. Like, it's not going to kill me. And then you can also use it to go to Tubal-Cain, and if you got something cooking, like I currently do, you can rush it. So, again, just like Warframe, you can just pay a little bit to get it to go a little bit faster. I am in no rush. I don't mind waiting to get this packed because I still have to level up the pact I currently have. So that kind of taking its time is not going to hurt me at all. So I'm just going to let it cook. We'll be good. But yeah, so we do have that. And then of course we do have our lovely fan favorite.
I know.
Verminia. So right now you cannot choose what color your outfit is. It is 100% randomized. So you can literally get some of the worst combinations ever like that. I tend to just try to keep it dark. Either red or dark is usually what I go with, and then you just apply it and you can just leave.
Bring us back a morsel next time.
They are going to be working on having her be our potion brewer, so we can brew our own potions, and things like that. I don't know if they plan on getting cooking going or not. But we do have this pot that has been here since the beginning. I would like to think that we're going to... Where is my pup? I am trying to find... Oh, my pup's up here. And then, of course, your pup can kind of wander to different parts of your nightfold, and you can go and give him belly rubs because he's so cute. I picked a dreamer because he's adorable. I know not everybody did. I know some folks picked the white one because they wanted Orengal again. Some of them picked the other one. I don't remember what his personality was. I also wanted the black one. Like, my goal was either to get the black one or the brown one. And because the black one was not an option at the time, I got the Dreamer instead, which is fine because I love the Dreamer. 100%. But yeah, I'm gonna run south so that you can see the fight with the Mendicant King. That, like, they just added it pretty recently. It is a very fun fight. And yeah, it's been a lot of launch. Pick that up. Hello, buddy. I forgot I changed weapons, so it's kind of throwing me off for a second. Alright, we should be okay. Yeah, so these guys are not dropping any of those pricklies. I don't know what they were talking about. They said they improved the drops. Alright, so I need to go quite a ways. So this map is... It doesn't look it. It is pretty big. It will definitely take you a hot minute to go from the top of the map to the bottom of the map. As it is, it's going to take me a minute to get over to this area right here, where the Mendicant King usually spawns. But at least in the way, I can, like, answer some stuff. So, the parry, yes. So it does depend on which weapon you are using. I need to find an enemy. Hello? Enemy. Let's see if I can get the timing right. I'm always kind of... I can't parry on him. I can parry on him. I'm always... There we go. There's parry. And then the retaliation. So depending on which weapon you use and the timing of it, you can parry pretty well. I suck at parrying with this weapon. Hardcore. I'm better with the, definitely better with the blade, but that's okay. What did you say to me? They've got all these NPCs. They just kind of stand around and say stuff, which is funny. But yeah. It's just, yeah. But the parry is there. It does vary weapon to weapon on what you do with the parry. Sometimes you can hit bigger enemy. Ooh, I saw a free river pearl. These have been apparently really rare, so I've been trying to pick them up. Not that I can do anything with them. I don't need river pearls. Finisher. Sucks. But yeah, I guess they kind of decreased the spawn rate of the river pearls, and I've been trying to hoard them because I figured there's something coming up that's going to need them if they are suddenly becoming a rare resource. But yeah, so they definitely have added out a lot of things, built out the village. They made the tower over there taller than what it originally was. It used to, I think, stop like right there, and now they added these top tier things. You can actually go up there, not all the way to the top, but you can go a ways up there. I know they said they're not adding mounts just yet because they want the map to be a bit bigger to justify it. I personally think the map is big enough to justify it, but that's just me. As somebody who had No Life New World for a long time, the map is big enough, trust me. But yeah, I know they kind of have their, you know, everybody has their own opinion of what is big or like big enough to justify it and things like that. So that's all good. Yeah, it is nice. Like, it does force you to squirrel. If you're somebody like me, you squirrel a lot, and it's really good, but it's also really bad because I'm like, I want to go there. And then I'm like, ooh, what's this shiny thing over here? Oh, what's that over there? Oh, there's a freaking 3-star that I'm ignoring over there. Like, there's a lot of things that can, like, distract me from where I am going. And it's really, really bad because I want to go to my destination. I would like to get there faster. But I get it. So, one of the things that we have requested is that so there was an unintentional bug. I'm ignoring the whirlywinds. I don't remember what their names. Murder bops. I don't know. Murder bops. We're just gonna ignore them. So there was an unintentional bug that they had very early on where you could fly around the map as the bird permanently. And we loved it. I loved it personally. We put in a request that be turned into a feature. They have not acknowledged that yet. But it was honestly one of the best bugs that they had in the game because you could literally just fly around. You couldn't control it super well because the bird is, you know, a little bit kind of drunk, punch drunk, pitch. I would call it pitch drunk because it would like a little bit all over the place at the time. And then hit walls, and then it would just literally sit there and keep hitting the wall on repeat. But it was seriously some of the most fun was exploring the map as that bird. And, like, that's kind of how we saw... I'm just gonna not deal with that. Okay, so this is actually gonna be changed. I'm actually gonna change back to the sword because this fight is gonna not be pretty otherwise. But yeah, so they did kind of remove that unintended bug, but we have asked for them to bring it back. I really sincerely hope that they do bring it back because, like I said, it was probably the most fun that we have had. At least a bunch of us really thought it was great, so I'm very hopeful. I feel like this has gone down. It used to be like... I feel like that was like 310 at one point. I don't know if they are messing with that or not. Or if I messed something up. Very possible, either way. But yeah, they took that away from us, and now I'm very sad because it was a great way to explore the map. Like, that tower didn't exist, but they have a lighthouse. That lighthouse, they had it there. It was untextured. It was gray. It was really cool to explore, though, as the bird. Grandpa's house they had a whole bunch of stuff. It was really, really nice. Is he here? Yeah, he is here. Okay, so this fight is awesome. So you come up here, and this guy is just sitting here, and you're just like, hello, hello. But then, you ring his bell. I'm gonna die so bad, but it's doing great. Alright, give me some elixirs. Oh god. No! 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 Oh, that hurt. Yeah. Oh god. Okay, that hurt a lot. Hello? Yep, I died. Go figure. It's fine, it's a good fight. I just suck at it. But yeah, definitely a good fight. Where's my body? Where's my corpse? Let's go murder the mendicant king. Or get murdered by him again. Either way, that works. And we got a free potion! Worth it. Gotta kill these buddies so they can stop hurting me. Why are you running, you coward? Alright, let's start hitting them. Start actually doing damage to them. Shall we? Heal. I'm gonna die again. Yeah. Definitely not doing great. I don't know why. I actually did better when I had my Stiffy Wicks armor on. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just me. But yeah, the bird fast travel is phenomenal. They used to have it ghost mode, where it was like you were just literally your body and you had to run back to your body. But then they turned it into this, and it was honestly a great change that they added. So. Oh god, no! No! We're gonna kill you first. No, we're gonna kill you first. Yeah! And then you pick it up and get his armor set. Well, a piece of his armor set. I've obviously killed him a few times here and there. But yeah. So he is honestly one of the cooler fights that they just added in Preludes 10. Have been having a lot of fun with that for sure. But yeah, the bird travel, it was so what happened was we would go into a random dungeon. We would lead an enemy to the front. We would let the enemy kill us. We would use the respawn point that's right at the front of the dungeon, and we would exit the dungeon. And we used that to get out and go into free mode travel with the bird. And it was, seriously, it was the best time ever. Obviously, we had to report it because it was a bug. But, best time ever. Traveling, getting out. It was one of the best ways to break out of bounds. There were ways to break out of bounds with your body, and like that did make it a little bit easier for some situations, but yeah, that was a blast. I'm gonna ignore that rose tail. There is, however, over here, I'm gonna go to the crypts, because I've got a lot of keys that I need to use, and my key count keeps climbing at this point. It's pretty bad. Man, there's a 2-star and a 3-star. What is this nonsense? I'm gonna need some murder. Just to free the animals. Eh, you're already dead. Okay, cool. Free the squirrels! I say to my brain, because that happens all the time. Yes, squirrels are always on the run. But yeah, they definitely have just been adding so much to this, and I've been enjoying it so much. So much. Oh, I can parry the dogs. I did not know that. That's nice. Good to know for the future. More critters. They're on a cart. We'll save you. We'll save you. I think they're squirrels, too. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Nope! You're on your own, squirrels. It's screw it. Y'all are on your own. I'm not dealing with that thing. I hate that thing. Run away. Run away. No witnesses. It's fine. Everything is fine. Okay. We're safe. We're in the safety zone now. Alright, now we'll burn. Burn. Alright. Much higher level enemies, which is good. I might be a little glitched. There we go. Okay. Momentarily glitched. We're fine now. Anything? Grin! I don't need Grin, but it's fine. We got Grin. Grin is fully leveled. We do not need any more fragments. Thank y'all. Alright, so Fort Kiernan? Kiernan, right? Nope, that's north. Oh wait, am I north? Did I go? Well, nope. This is the unnamed location. So all the locations you can discover the name and stuff for. This is one that they actually took away. You cannot discover its name yet, which is fine. It definitely was involved in a war. Obviously, some battle took place here. Definitely the one that happened in the very beginning when you were choosing your mother's look and everything. But we have been able to explore inside there a couple of times. They have added a couple different things. There's some details and stuff in there. I might sneak in there, maybe. No, I can't, because they're coming out of the crypt way north. But yeah, you can sneak in there and kind of look around and see some of the stuff that they have going on in there. And it's cool. Definitely curious to see how it plays out with the story, though, because right now it's just a do not enter zone, technically. Still breaking bounds, though. But yeah, it's definitely one of the bigger places. It is still pretty empty, though, so definitely some work in progress there for sure. Just gonna run past these guys. Okay, so we have, these are the odes, so these guys tend to wander around. We have the, why can't I think of the term? Corrupted enemies. So those are going to be the slugs, those are going to be the shrimp, they're going to be the mockeries. So far, those are the only ones that we have right now. In terms of boss fights, we have Diora, we have Garen, we have the Mendicant King, and we have the Circade, which I'm about to fight right now. And then we have the Bannerets, which are like general ones that kind of pop up regularly. They are going to be adding more boss fights, so we are going to have Bromius fight coming up very, very soon. I believe they just posted a tweet about that, talking about it for TennoCon. There are a couple that they have teased of enemy types. We have Nimrod, which I've actually not seen in this stream today, earlier or right now. Nimrod is another boss that you can fight. He can be a little tanky at times, depending on what level he is. It just kind of depends. So yeah, so this is the Crypt of the Circade. This is part of the update that they added, the special quest and everything. I'm sorry, the special community challenge. Murdered. Ooh. Open the crypt. Open the crypt. Nettle. 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 If it gave me Preckley's, I would cry. Oh my gosh. That'd be so nice.
Keen to see it all.
Dang, 2 for 2 in the same room. Never that lucky. Yeah, I already have all the fragments that drop in here. But yeah, so right now we have these ghosties. I don't know if the ghosts would be considered a new enemy type or not. They're almost because like the spirits do tend to go more towards the mockery. I don't know if we would consider them another enemy type or not. So that's gonna open up that. What's here? I'm gonna go poke my head around the corner. Where does this lead? Oh, puzzle room. Yeah, so these guys, I don't know if they would be considered things or not. Whoa! Oh, you're not a fighter. However, these guys are also the same guys. So, they are just like the mockery. In that they have the spirit form. But they have those helms. So that does make them a little bit different. Oh! I didn't mean to kill you! I was trying to show you off. But the helmet that he has on him, so those they actually used for that Halloween event that I was showing you with the face mask. So they had the ghosties with the face masks on. Yeah. That's a kill spot. With the masks on, and you would collect the mask fragments from them, and that's how you got the mask for the event. It was a really cool, nifty little quick event that they had. I certainly enjoyed it. But yeah, this event that they have is definitely a lot more in depth. Obviously they added in the this whole dungeon and the enemies inside, so like all the ghosties, they added in. Boom. Heavy strike. Always forget about the heavy strikes. But yeah. So I guess it just kind of depends on your definition of things. Pick it up. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Don't mind me just huffing it across this place to put this down on a stool so I can escape. Right. I don't need to kill this guy, but I'm gonna kill him anyways. But yeah, so we do have these ghosties, which are newer enemies. I would honestly... So, like, their armor set is what we get after defeating the Circade, which I will be doing shortly. Ooh, chest. But, like, there are others that I would, like, prefer. Other armors. I would like to get Ode armor. I think that would be really, really fun. But we do not have that option. Okay, so I have 2 of the 3 things. I don't remember which one I have. I think this one is Midnight. I need to check my... It's not armor. I don't know what it would be under. Midnight... You know what? I'm just gonna go into the thing real quick. I don't need these. I do not need these totems. I have the totems. So you collect one of each piece, and then you can get the all of them. Oh, I didn't kill it last time, did I? Interesting. So I have the Dawn Pendant. If you get one of each, then you can do a special thing to get the Triune Talisman. I only have the Dawn. I need the other two. So I need to lead him over to the Midnight and this one. So I'm gonna probably do that if I can find where he's hiding. Which is probably gonna be in here, which would be really, really nice. Nope. Nope, not in here. Not in here. I was wrong. Oh, hello! Don't mind me. Committing murder. Okay. This room. Okay. He's gonna be in here. Come here. Come here, sir.
Turn back.
Come, sir, come. Oh, hello. Where'd he go? I lost him. Oh, he's coming. Yeah, so this is the Circade boss. You want to kill him near one of these lighted things because that's where you get the fragment that you need. The pendant. Oh gosh. Okay, so he's gonna make me cut it. Alright, just making sure he's following. Come on, sir. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Green is up top. Oh my gosh, it's up top. Okay, come on, sir. Come on, sir. How I find the stairs. Come along, sir. We're going for a walk. I'm just taking him for a little walk. It's fine. He needs some exercise. I feel like he's been trapped down here for too long. And this is a good place to kill him. So. Which is hilarious because he's a Bernie guy. Oh, this is... No, because I kept dying yesterday. That's why I didn't get it. I'm dumb. Come here. Oh, I wasn't close enough to get it. Dang it. But yeah, so you have to kill him, like, right next to these things in order to get the, pendants for it. And then when you get the pendants, you have to wear them at a certain point, a certain time of day. So if you go in your map here, it'll say certain times of, like, day and certain minutes. So each one you have to wear at a certain time of day, and then he will appear in the above world, and you have to kill him up above to get a piece of the Triune, so that you get the Triune thing that I am currently wearing. So this room is also the big puzzle room. This was the community puzzle that they added in. So there are 10 of these gems. Yeah, it really is. If you're really lucky, those things spawn in this room. Obviously that one spawned in this room. Sometimes they spawn in here. I wasn't lucky this time. Which is fine. Not a big deal. I got a lot of keys. We're fine. But yeah, so all of these gems... You hear that ring? So that's all part of a puzzle. I've already unlocked it, so it's not going to unlock again. But basically, you have to hit all of them in a certain order to get the, what's it called? The... Why is my brain not braining? To get the... this area. The, vault. That's the word I'm looking for. The vault to open. So obviously, this will be the only spoiler I give you. Obviously, that's going to be the last one because that's the one that opens the door. Everything else is whatever. But, excuse me. You hit them in a certain order. Hit that one last. It opens the door. Obviously, I've already opened it. So it remains open once you've opened it. And then you get into this vault area. And there's more puzzles in here. Once you get all the puzzles, you're going to be able to get up into there. And that's where you're going to get the armor set. So, it is a fun puzzle, though. I could not do that main room puzzle by myself. I did cheat for that one and use, like, the community resources that were out there. This room I was fine with. I did that one solo. But this one, I'm like, there are 10 pieces. There are way too many combinations. I am not figuring that out on my own. That is absolutely ridiculous. Which is, again, why it was part of the community event. So, community came together, they figured it out, and they did a great, great job in solving that puzzle. There is no way that was thunder. That was way too loud. I mean, it could have been thunder, but it's not thunder. But yeah, so, really, really good event that they did. Which way did I came in from that way, so this is the exit. The exit room is always in here, though. You can't go out the way you came in. Unfortunately, that's the only downside of this particular dungeon. But yeah, it is what it is, which is fine. Everything else was good. And then this also leads you out to the same location, so all of them, there are 3 locations where the crypt is, but all 3 of them will lead you to the exact same spot. So when you exit out, you're going to come out here and you're going to be right in the middle of the map. So, right here, which this is like the main area, it's right over here. But this is where we came in. There is a crypt here. There is a crypt entrance here, and there is a crypt entrance, like, right up here. All 3 of those, you can do the same thing. It doesn't matter which one you go into. Like, whatever's closest to you, you can just pop in there and do stuff. And then if you want to repeat it, you can just come to the one over here, and then rinse and repeat. It's, like, literally right over here. I think right on the other side of this hill. If I remember correctly. But yeah, so like if you're just needing to do some runs on repeat or something, you just pop right over here. So yeah, see the rocks and stuff, that's your indicator, you're nearby. Go on in and then you can just rinse and repeat and do it over and over again. But you do need the crypt keys. So it does show the F with the unlock on there. You do need the crypt keys to get it. I have a lot of crypt keys. Let's see. I have 99 crypt keys and counting. These keys are useless. I can't do anything with them. It says it opens a locked chest. I have 68 of them that have never been opened because I did not open them and I just hoarded them. So I have 68 slots of miscellaneous things that I can never use and they're stuck there forever. But the crypt keys are nice. Don't be a hoarder like me, okay? It's but yeah, so some of the more rare, like this is one of the rarest resources that we do have is the Moronite. There is, I think, only the one weapon currently that uses it, but it is the rarest, so I have been hoarding it like no tomorrow, just in case. The rest of these, again, oh yeah, that was part of the winter event, so that was, they called it the winter event. It was the Halloween event, though, so that's just what the face mask thing that was. So you can ignore that. But, yeah, that should actually go away. That's supposed to fade after the event is over. I don't know if we're going to have access to the crypt after the event is over either. We'll see. But, yeah, they definitely have been doing a lot with this. I'm super excited to kind of see where things go. I'm gonna die right here. Watch. This is where I die. This is where I die. Haha, sucker. Made you think I was gonna die. Right, Pooch. Death. Alright, there was definitely more bags here. Go forth, beavers. Okay, I got a bag there. Where's my last bag? I know all 3 of them drop bags. Maybe just 2 of them. And still, no Presley. So I don't know what they were talking about fixing that drop rate. It is definitely not fixed. It is still terrible. Yes, the Nightfold, yes. As long as there's not enemies around, you can go in at any point. So if you're inside a dungeon and you're like, you know what, this is not doing it for me, I'm away from enemies, I'm gonna go ahead and just change my loadout. You can go ahead and do that at any point. It's really, really nice because then you don't have to worry too much about like, oh, do I have the right loadout with me? Is this gonna ruin my run through or whatever? Like, as long as you are not fighting an enemy, you're fine. So I'm actually gonna go try to find an enemy and then try to click into the Nightfold real quick, just to kind of show you. Like, it'll tell you like you can't enter it while you're in battle. That just popped up right in front of me, so that was not suspicious at all. There is actually a hole. I don't know if they patched it yet. There's a hole somewhere near this area, so I may accidentally fall through the world. In which case, I'm gonna have to put y'all on pause, but hopefully we should be okay. We'll see. Depends on where it takes us.
Synod is
Okay.
most pleased by your
We're gonna go kill
efficiency,
things while I'm
Baronet.
fighting this guy.
Let
Ooh,
us
give
not
me.
disappoint.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go? River
Hunt
Pearl.
me some gruel.
Give me that River Pearl. Alright.
Am I not a persuasive
Whack.
spy?
Alright, so yeah, so it says
Surely
sealed
you're
during
not.
battle. So yeah, so if you are in the midst of fighting someone, you ran away, whatever, it's not gonna let you go. There's no escape. Why are you sending me that way? That's weird. Okay, that was really weird. Just give me indicator there and then sending me here. Fine. But yeah. So, but like right now I could go. And because I killed the guy, we're fine. There's no enemies coming after me. We're good to go. So, no, don't surrender. Don't surrender that sparrow tail. Oh, I didn't realize that would surrender my sparrow tail. But that's also good to know because they just added that cooldown for surrendering tails. Literally today. So I didn't know that would cause that, and that's good to know. Good to know for the future. Alright, higher level enemies. Drop it correctly, please. I don't know if that's what you need. I don't know if that's what they need to give it to me, but I need it. Oh god, you're gonna blow up. Okay. Release the bun buns. They're so cute. I don't always watch a cinematic. Every once in a while I'll just be like, I want to look at cute things. Alright, picking stuff up. Got the intel. What did she just say? I didn't even catch what she just said. It was just like... You know what? I actually need to... I'm gonna mark that so I can remember to go back on that. Where is my wrong button? That's the button I want. Add a stream marker. So there are... hold on. Let me finish this real quick and I will show you. If I go into the Nightfold, it's gonna yell at me again. But there are... We have the Tormented Stag, Brewer of Hughes, Orengal, Orlick's Quest, Two Volcanes Quest, there might just be 5 right now. We are getting Bromius soon. I don't know if he's number 6 or number 7. I'm trying to think. And then they also have the one guy. Oh, is that what she said? Okay. They do have another one coming soon. You have your faction quest. So you have 3 different factions to choose from. Each of the 3 factions, they go up to rank 5. So you start at 0, you work your way up to rank 5. I mean, yeah. So there's definitely quite a few quests. They're still adding more. Like I said, they are adding Bromius here very soon. That is not the chest I want. I'm just gonna go for the playing. It'll be easier. And we can test out the new stuff. But yeah, they definitely have a lot of quests for a pre to the 5th alpha. I don't think we're pre to the 5th anymore. I think we're either pre to the 4th or pre to the 3rd at this point. So we are getting closer to alpha, but again, there is more to do in this game and in this like current version than in some games that I've had that are like full beta release and or already full release. So, you know, I don't know, like I said earlier, I don't know what point they're going to call it good. I don't know at what point they're going to say, okay, now we're in alpha, or now we're in beta, or what. I don't know when that point hits. Alright, so we got the 10 minutes. Our little indicator is in the corner, and we are going to go on a murder spree. Let's go! But yeah, they definitely have a lot going on here. Huge map. Every time I find something new. Like yesterday, when I was streaming, I found a big giant hole in the ground up in the north area. It was so pretty. I didn't know it existed. And I thought I had explored all this map. Apparently not. So, yeah, there's like little things that they just keep adding, and it's like, even when they're like, oh yeah, it's just a small little baby update or whatever. Oh, come on, that's not fair. That's not fair. I didn't want to be trapped here. Sorry about that. Okay. So I got about 15 more minutes because I gotta go get ready to go to my sister's, but that's okay. Crush and burn. Bloop. Okay, time to murder this guy. How dare you murder me without my permission? Oh, hi. Cat, you missed. Sucker. Burn, sucker, burn! Yeah, no, I appreciate it. So I'm not streaming tomorrow because I have,
honor the lost this day.
I have an interview, job interview thing going on. I already have a job, but I have a job interview, and I also have, my birthday tomorrow. So I am going to be hanging out with family tomorrow, and enjoying some time off, but I should be back for sure on Thursday. I do not know yet if I'm going to be or Thursday. Gosh, I'm awake. Friday. I do not know if I will be streaming Soulframe or Palia or maybe another variety stream. It just kind of depends on my mood on the day. But yeah, I do a little bit of everything, usually kind of cozy games. To me, this is a cozy game. I don't know. It's not Elden Ring, I'll put it that way. I die, and I don't feel like I'm going to just blow up. What was I checking? I was checking something. You had asked something. What was it? Quests. Right, journal. We're gonna go chat with Orlick real quick. Yeah.
Enough.
we don't talk about it. Okay, so we have... Okay. War Songs, which is your starter quest. That's literally, you pick your mama, you do your stuff, whatever. That one you can replay at this time. The Tormented Stag, which is replayable at this time. That's the one with Diora. It's your starter quest. Really, really simple. Focus through. They do not count for whatever reason Orlick. I don't know why, but his quest is technically right before this. But this one you can replay. Steel Singer. This is going to get to Volcane added into your Nightfold, so that you can craft weapons and armor. The She-Wolf Snared, that is the Orengal quest. The Last Pence, oh, I lied. That is, that's Orlick's quest. I'm dumb. And then the Brew of Hues, that's Ravinia. So, what, 6 quests here. Plus your factions, so you have 3 factions that you can choose from. You can change your faction once a week. So at some point in the near future, I do need to change that over. Each location that you find, you can get moats. So when you go to a new location, if you've never been there or whatever, They have little golden motes that are just like floating orbs. You absorb that, you gain the information about it. They have not obviously placed information about them yet, so this location is like, yes, so they are like the syndicates in Warframe. You can change them once a week. There are currently 3. There are plans to add more. Not 100% sure which ones that they are going to be adding. Or what ties that they're going to have. I'm assuming they're going to have an Odin, enclave that you can join. That's going to be if you want to go to the dark side, or not. I don't know 100% yet. They haven't announced that officially yet. We are also still waiting for them to add clans. We know for sure that they will be adding clans. We just don't know where they are with that right now. We do know they did announce another ancestor, I believe, if I remember correctly. It had like the circle thing. He will eventually be joining us. I don't know what he does yet. I have to go back and rewatch the stream for that, the dev stream. It was like dev stream 8 or whatever. Obviously we have our tree, which has all the fun things. Yeah, it does not favor me, so for all I put that, it does not favor me. I just tried to bullet jump. Like, this is just like a cute little throw things into the tree. It's literally, you're just like graffitiing the tree and sending it off into the void. It's kind of funny. But yeah, just little things, you know, rap tap tap. Yeah, I can tech that. Like, everybody's just does just little cheesy whatever things in here. It's pretty fun. But yeah, it's like it's cute. It's definitely, they definitely added this in Preludes 10. I really like it. This tree, I am definitely very, very curious to see how this plays out. I'm not sure what these little nodes indicate. They have been there for quite a long time. I have 2 nodes that are blue, and the rest are this golden color. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's supposed to be like ancestor branches or something. Maybe they are omen beasts, which is possible because we helped Orengal and we helped Garen. So I'm wondering if currently they have planned for 5, and then once they hit, actually there's 6, I just saw that one in the middle. So maybe if, like, once they hit the Omen Beasts are all done, then they're probably going to release it to feature. I don't know. That's kind of a guess. I don't know if any of that's true. That's 100% pure speculation that I have. But who knows? Very possible. But yeah. Is there anything else you want to see too before I dip out? Like, I'm more than happy to answer questions. And if you have more questions, like, feel free to reach out on Discord or on here. You can whisper me. My whispers are open. Anything like that. I'm trying to post some more stuff on YouTube. I was working on editing literally right before this, my stream earlier and stuff. And then they dropped the update, so I jumped to streaming because I'm like, we're gonna do that. But yeah, anything like that that you want to kind of know or anything like that, ask away, on stream, off stream, I don't care. I'm more than happy to help with that, 100%. Oh, that's good. I'm glad. Like I said, I'm really happy to share my knowledge. Definitely have a lot of knowledge in this game for sure. Always happy to share it. I'm gonna do that one first, and then I'll do this one. But yeah, it's definitely a work in progress. They have come a long ways. Like, our UI used to look like, I mean, some of it you still see reminiscent of Warframe. So like, this is definitely Warframe-esque. But like, they have made improvements to it and been making changes, and like, they're very, very open to feedback and are doing a great job of implementing a lot of it. So yeah, I've been loving it. And like I look at that, rank 15 already. Woo. I think 15 and a half is like our current hard limit. I don't think you can go beyond that, maybe, unless you like farm it out or something. There currently are no like mastery ranking things that you need to do to rank up or anything like that. Like in Warframe, I don't know if they intend to add that. We'll see. I mean, it's very possible that they will. My hope is that they will add, like... So I know Orlick's here to kind of give you histories, but I kind of wanted, like, a memory pool thing where you could just, like, go into a memory and just dive in or something. I mean, it's like, I don't know. That was my thought. But yeah, I mean, like, just look at the number of things you can craft here. Like, there's so much. Yeah, like, that would be awesome. I mean, right now you don't really have spells. Like, these are all the things you can craft. You can craft a lot of crap in here. But, like, even, like, the... So, I'll show you the weapons that they have for the, magic real quick. So, we have the Odiak, and we have the Gwylin? I don't know. Gwylin? I don't know how they're pronouncing that. I'll call it Gwylin. But, like, right now, it is pretty basic casting. So, you just have... This is your basic attack. You have your heavy attack, which can do more of a sweeping damage. They do not tell you what type of strike this is, so like it's not like you're doing fire damage or anything like that. As far as we know, I'm assuming it's spirit damage because this is a spirit-based weapon. But we don't know 100%. And whether or not they're going to just leave it at this, or if they're going to actually add some spells and things. I want to say they had mentioned spell casting and kind of doing more things into that, but I think right now the focus is trying to get that moat system in. They are theoretically supposed to get it in Preludes 10, so we'll see if that happens. Let me see. Odiak, this one is the handheld. This one is actually kind of cute, though. It's just like a little more electrifying for a weapon. And then you got your heavy, and you throw it, which I like. This one is definitely a nice weapon. But yeah, it's just a very generic magic. Magic. All the magic. It's just magic power. Magic damage instead of, like, piercing or blunt. Like, the weapons that we have do kind of mention whether or not they're, like, a piercing, striking, damage. So, like, this one is arcanic, so it's the arcanic damage. We have our sharp damage. Most of them are sharp. Like, I think, Rook is the... Where's my Rook? Oh, Rook's right there. I'm just blind. Rook is one of our only blunt, damage ones that we have, but it also does some massive damage, so... It is nice, though, for sure. Everything else is just sharp. Sharpish things, but... Oh, this one's Voltaic, so I guess we do. So we have Voltaic, and we have Arcanic. So I guess we're gonna have to learn a little bit more about the differences between Arcanic and Voltaic, and how those kind of, do damage. But yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, so with this, the sword and board come together. So, unfortunately, you don't get to pick and choose. So, like, if I wanted to run Igni Mora, I could not do Igni Mora and a shield. Hold on a second. I'm missing a sword and board, aren't I? Bog and Myrtle or an Umber. I thought there were 3. Maybe they haven't added that yet. Oh, no, they don't have a spirit one yet. That's what we were talking about the other day. We were waiting for them to add a spirit one. But yeah, so, like, these ones, like, you're gonna have the same blade regardless of whether you want it or not. Now, you are gonna do Captain America, but now you could still do damage with this while that's, like, doing a thing. So it's literally just throw, do some damage, Captain America it, have it come back to you while you're still whacking away. Do your shield. But again, it is tied together. Like, you can't mix and match it if you wanted to. And again, they could change that in the future. Everything is subject to change. Like, Fenjitar used to sit in our nightfold. Thank goodness his bum is gone. Like, I used to get so mad at him for freeloading in our tent. He's not there anymore. It's great. I'm so happy. But yeah, it's just, you know, it's little things. I personally feel like they do. Other people have told me they don't. To me, they just feel a little different. To me, Ignimora feels great. These are the dual blades, these are the tines, so these kind of run, like, as you're seeing. I'm just rapid clicking right now. This is kind of how they run when you rapid click. Yeah, I've had people tell me that there is no difference. I think there is a difference. Where is... I am looking for Vetch. To me, Vetch just does not feel the same as Ignimora. So, like, that is swinging around. I know that, like, it is moving similar to the Ignimora, but it is not to the extent of Ignimora. I'm gonna just... I don't know if I could actually leave that there and pick up another weapon. I'm gonna laugh if it'll let me. And have that still there. That would be really cool, actually, if it did. Nope, it's gone. But yeah, like, to me, this just... I mean, it looks like it's visually the same, but, like, for whatever reason, this always feels a lot smoother to me. And especially when I'm hitting enemies, this weapon, to me, also, like, always feels like it does better. So I don't know, maybe that's just, like, a mental thing in my head. And same thing with, like, the Rook. So the Rook is our only blunt weapon. This is the one that Lady Diora uses. So, like, to me, this is, like, a slower, it is a blunt object, like a blunt weapon. You are going a bit slow. But then you swap to something like Gathanen, and it just, for whatever reason, it feels faster. And again, I don't know if that's just in my head it's faster, or, like, it actually is faster. I don't know. Maybe I have to do, like, a side-by-side comparison, I guess, of, like, is it actually faster? Is it in my head faster? It's not, like, a lot faster, it's just, like, a hair faster. And a different feel for sure. And slightly different styles too, as well. So, you know, I don't know. Am I crazy? I could be crazy. I am kind of crazy. It's fine. And then you have the bows, obviously. These have been great. The bows are really, really dangerous when paired with Tetherin, for sure. They did have a lot of complaints, so it used to be you had to right click and then middle click to shoot. They changed that because they had so many people complaining. It was really annoying when, like, every other game that you play, you can either right click, left click to shoot, or like one click to shoot or whatever, and every other game was like that except for this. And it was a huge preference thing, but it was just, like, a really annoying basic thing that's like, okay, like, that needs to get fixed. And so they fixed it. Very, very glad they fixed it. So it definitely hits better now. And then you have your nice rain of arrows attack this thing. They are gonna absolutely gut this because it is so overpowered. When paired with Tetherin, like, you are just murking everything. It's wonderful, but it's definitely overpowered, and they are definitely gonna cull it a bit. But yeah, so definitely a good variety of weapons. They're still working on things. Like, things are always subject to change. Like I said, they made changes to this. The original one of what this looked like, when we hit upgrade, it was very, very different. This, they just added in literally today, to where you can now select and kind of read up on the different packs and things like that. So, there are definitely some changes that are coming down the line. Everything is subject to change, regardless of what people are gonna say, like, oh, this is never gonna change, blah blah. Everything is subject to change, okay? Fenjitar was literally a bum in our freaking tent since the beginning, and guess what? He's gone. You know, Orengal. Orengal used to be in our tent or right here, and now she's gone. But we got her pup, and her pup's running around, actually sleeping in the library. Yeah. I'm so glad we got to kick him out, honestly. I hated having him in there. But yeah, like, everything is subject to change. Like, they actually changed, and I was crying about this in stream the other day. I did a rerun through of the Tormented Stag quest. They changed the voice lines of, like, the cadence of how he spoke certain lines. I was sad because I loved the original one because it felt so strong and so powerful in the moment. And the changes that they made him seem like a weak little whatever thing, and it drove me absolutely nuts. I put in feedback. I don't know if they'll change it. I personally could not stand the changes. That's actually part of the video that I was making, was about those changes, because I was just like, I was so sad about it. But yeah, it's little things like that. But they
damn this old and corruption.
they added that, nice. But yeah, they add little things like that, like the world trees were newer things. Nobody can get to that anymore. Those of us that got it, got it. Those of us that haven't can't right now. Out of bounds. Yeah, like everything, like even this, the fact that this is an island, they told us that this will not always be an island. They said that Preludes is an island. It is a small piece, whereas Soulframe on its completion is supposed to be the whole world. So this is a very, very tiny piece of a larger world. And I'm very, very excited for that. So, yeah. That's my thought anyways. But yeah, any other pressing questions? I have like a few more minutes and then I gotta go get stuff ready to go to my sister's. And I will probably also send you guys off to, maybe somebody else who is, yeah, honestly. It really is. They are kind of crazy. But I think I'm gonna probably send you guys off to somebody who may still be streaming Soulframe right now. Chat should not be sub only right now. If it is, it's not supposed to be. No, it's not. It should be everybody right now. Unless something is going on, which is very possible. I don't know what's going on with my stream. It was acting up earlier today, so I might need to kind of poke around with it. But yeah, I am gonna go ahead and let me see who's streaming Soulframe right now. It looks like possibly just one other person. But let me just double check. Same category. Let's click that. So there is actually a couple people who are streaming Soulframe, but I like to kind of go to little guys just because, you know, they're cool. But yeah, no, I really appreciate you. Feel free to find me on different socials. I think you can do !_ socials. All my stuff is in there. Oh, we have some folks all over the place here. You know what? I don't know who Wyvern Wolfite is, but for whatever reason, I really like the term Wolfite because it was actually reminiscent of an old username that I had. So I'm actually going to send you guys over to them. I don't know who they are. I don't know how they are. But you know what? I appreciate you guys being here and hanging out. And yeah, I think that's who we're going to go hang and chill with. Because, yeah, appreciate it. But yeah, thank you guys so much, so much for hanging out. And yeah, we're going to go raid them and have a good rest of your day and possibly see you Friday. So yeah, take care.